Hugo floats listlessly in the Zambezi River, the sunlight dancing on the water. He watches other hippos dozing nearby, their grunts and splashes a constant backdrop to his boredom. A sigh escapes him, a clear sign of his discontent with the monotonous river life. As the sun descends, Hugo wanders along the Zambezi riverbank, the sky ablaze with colour. Luma's voice carries on the evening breeze. Have you ever heard the roar of lions echoing across the savannah, Hugo? Or seen the shimmering mirages in the Kalahari? Hugo's eyes widen, his imagination ignited. Hugo stands beside Luma, a palpable anticipation filling the air. Luma's voice brims with excitement as she describes the wonders. There are baobab trees that touch the sky, and deserts where the sand sings. Hugo's eyes widen, his voice filled with youthful eagerness. I want to see it all. Luma's face lights up with determination and she says, Then let's go, I will guide you. Hugo and Luma embark, crossing the vast mud flats under a wide sky. Hugo trudges forward, each step a heavy squelch in the clinging mud. Luma soars, a vigilant guardian, her shadow dancing over the path ahead. Hugo plunges into the stream, the water's chill biting at his skin as he begins his swim. Luma soars overhead, a watchful guardian, as Hugo battles against the relentless current. Hugo fights against the pull, his determination etched on his face as he nears the opposite bank. With a final surge, Hugo pulls himself onto the bank, water streaming from his exhausted form. Across the savannah, Hugo and Luma journey onward, greeted by the sight of grazing zebras. Giraffes stretch toward the sky, their graceful forms outlined against the horizon. The endless savannah unfolds before them, promising both adventure and peril. A lone baby zebra stands crying on the vast savannah, separated from its mother. Hugo approaches cautiously, his voice a soothing balm to the frightened foal. He guides the baby zebra through the tall grass, seeking its mother across the horizon. The mother zebra rushes toward her baby, their reunion a tender ballet of relief and joy. In a gesture of profound gratitude, the mother zebra nuzzles Hugo, her eyes conveying a depth of unspoken thanks. Under the scorching sun, Hugo offers respite to tired antelopes, sharing his shade. Luma sits atop Hugo, watching the antelopes find relief from the heat. Hugo, fatigued, returns to his pod, his enthusiasm palpable. The other hippos lift their heads, astonished by Hugo's unexpected return. Hugo begins to narrate his adventures, his voice bubbling with joy. Sunlight dances across the muddy riverbank as Hugo, a young hippo, stands before his pod. I saw baobab trees taller than mountains and helped a baby zebra find its way home, Hugo proclaims. The other hippos listen in awe, eyes wide with wonder. Hugo drifts serenely in the Zambezi River, the sunset casting a vibrant glow across his face. A gentle smile graces Hugo's lips, a testament to his successful journey and the inspiration shared with his pod. Luma sits perched atop his head, chirping softly in contentment. Across the savannah, Hugo, hand in hand with Luma, ventures into the heart of the lion's domain. The lions emerge, their intense gaze pinning Hugo in place. Hugo holds his ground, his courage a beacon in the face of raw power. A shift in the pride as the lions part, their respect earned, clearing a path for Hugo and Luma. At the crowded watering hole, zebras, giraffes, and elephants gather, cautiously approaching the water. A tense standoff, a massive rhino blocks access, a nervous group of wildebeest desperate for water. Easy, everyone. There's enough water for all of us, Hugo calls out. Luma adds, let's just take turns. No need for anyone to go thirsty. Hugo steps forward, speaking to the rhino in a soothing tone, gesturing for the wildebeest to approach. Slowly, cautiously, the rhino relents, stepping aside as the wildebeest move forward, drinking deep. Fragile peace settles over the watering hole. Hugo and Luma arrive at the foot of a colossal baobab tree, its ancient presence dominating the landscape. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting a mosaic of light and shadow across the earth. As Luma shares, this tree is more than just wood and leaves. Hugo, her voice resonates with reverence as she continues. It holds the stories of our ancestors, the wisdom of generations. Luma shares a whispered secret. In African folklore, the baobab is a symbol of life, resilience, and connection to the past. Under the savannah's star-strewn sky, Hugo and Luma find themselves embraced by the night's stillness. The distant roar of lions echoes, a sound that once instilled fear, now resonates as a symphony of respect within Hugo. The night whispers secrets of the wild as Hugo and Luma sit together, their silhouettes painted against the flickering light of the campfire. On the rugged cliffs, Hugo and Luma begin their perilous journey. They face the daunting task of scaling the steep rocky path, each step a test of courage. Hugo displays unwavering determination as he conquers the challenging ascent. Hugo and Luma encounter a boisterous troop of monkeys. Mischievous monkeys playfully yank at Hugo's tail and bombard him with fruit. Hugo, embracing the chaos, joins the monkeys in their playful game. Hugo and Luma stand mesmerized, witnessing the serene majesty of an elephant herd. The gentle giants move with grace and strength, their peaceful grazing painting a tableau of savannah life. Luma whispers, these elephants are vital to the savannah ecosystem. They shape the landscape and help other species thrive. Hugo and Luma stand in silent awe before the towering termite mound, its intricate structure a testament to nature's ingenuity. Luma, her eyes sparkling with fascination, gestures towards the mound, revealing the hidden world of the tiny termites. Did you know that termites are some of the most important recyclers in nature? They break down dead wood and plant matter, returning nutrients to the soil. And get this, the queen termite in a colony like this can live for decades and lay millions of eggs. At the riverbank, Hugo and Luma stand their fur gleaming under the sun. With determined eyes, they begin their work aiding squirrels, rabbits, and hedgehogs across the treacherous waters. Hugo gently carries the smaller animals on his back, ensuring their safety above the currents. Luma guides others across a makeshift bridge of fallen logs, her movements fluid and reassuring. Their coordinated efforts highlight their deep compassion for those in need. The savannah transforms into a blurry expanse of water and mud as a sudden downpour begins. Hugo and Luma scramble for cover beneath the wide branches of an acacia tree, seeking refuge from the storm. Remember that time we tried to cross the river during the dry season? I thought we were goners for sure. Luma responds, and then you got stuck in the mud. I had to pull you out myself. Laughter echoes through the makeshift shelter, momentarily drowning out the storm's fury. Hugo and Luma stand together as the savannah awakens beneath the dawn. The savannah stretches out before them, a sea of golden grass swaying gently. The sun crests the horizon, painting the sky with colors of fire and dreams. A sense of peace washes over Hugo and Luma as they immerse themselves in the breathtaking beauty of the African landscape. Among the pod, a mixture of disbelief and admiration washes over the faces as Hugo recounts his adventures. The younger hippos, eyes widening with dreams, express a longing to explore the world beyond. Bathed in soft light, Hugo and Luma soar above a vibrant savanna. Herds of zebras gallop and elephants lumber below. Lush forests and sparkling rivers pass beneath them. Arid deserts stretch into the horizon. Hugo looks out over the Zambezi River, his eyes reflecting the endless horizon. Luma remains faithfully by Hugo's side.